A news conference is scheduled for tonight in Balch Springs, where we anticipate the police chief will announce the firing of the officer who shot and killed a 15-year-old boy. Jordan Edwards was a passenger in a car with friends leaving a party Saturday night. He was shot in the head by an officer who was called on a report of underage drinking. The officer's initial account was that the car Edwards was in was backing up aggressively toward the officers. Yesterday, the chief said the car was actually moving forward away from the officer. Fox 4 Sean Rabb in Balch Springs tonight with the latest in the investigation. Sean.
Good evening, Clarice. Yes, the Balch Springs Police Chief, Jonathan Haber, has made some decisions. They're going to have to separate this officer from the Balch Springs Police Department. The chief told us yesterday what he saw on the video did not match the report he'd been told about. So he said there were issues with core values of the Balch Springs Police Department based on what he saw on the video. More on that will happen this evening at 6:30. We're still waiting for the criminal investigation to learn what it will yield, and we're waiting to see when the video from the body camera system that officer was wearing will be released.
Two agencies in this building, the Dallas County Sheriff and the Dallas County District Attorney, now hold the investigation into the shooting death of 15-year-old Jordan Edwards by a Balch Springs police officer. Attorney Russell Wilson helped create the Civil Rights Division to investigate police shootings when Craig Watkins was DA.
It's important that you should be getting a statement from the officer who was involved as quickly as possible.
It's apparently the Balch Springs officer's statement that misled Balch Springs Chief Jonathan Haber to first say the vehicle Edwards was in was driving in reverse aggressively towards the officers. Monday, the chief made a correction after viewing the 6-year veteran's body cam video.
In fact, according to the video that I viewed, the vehicle was moving forward as the officers approached.
Jordan Edwards' family attended a news conference Monday but did not speak. Today, their first statement that includes, "We ask that at this time the community please refrain from protests and marches in Jordan's and our family's name as we prepare for his funeral. We do not support nor do we condone any violence or threats made against the Balch Springs Police Department or any other law enforcement agencies." Wilson says while family and community waits, government must be transparent about what happened.
You know, they've got to give the community information that's fairly asked about, and even if that information is not good or, you know, for one side or other, the transparency is essential to confidence in the government.
So again, the news conference tonight at 6:30 here at the Balch Springs Library, just next door to the police and fire stations. And Clarice, the NAACP holding a town hall meeting in Dallas tonight at 7. The subject matter, this incident, and the topic tonight is speaking truth to injustice. Again, that starts at 7.
Sean, I understand that someone who was there gave you a picture of what the scene looked like after the shooting.
Right, Clarice. I have spoken now to 2 people who were actually there as this happened. One who was an eyewitness, another who saw it. Let's take a look at the picture. This is immediately following. There were 2 officers, these men tell me, who initially responded to the call. And then, after they heard shots fired, other officers were coming. This man took a picture with his cell phone of what it was like as all of the police officers responded after the shooting. They tell me there were teenagers running when the shots were fired. There were several cars with people in them. The police were stopping the cars. It was chaos. And Balch Springs Police were doing what they could to control the crowd and at the same time try to bring some control to what was happening in that neighborhood. When Jordan Edwards was shot, his brother kept driving. His brother kept driving, at first not realizing that he was hit, but then they actually saw smoke coming from his head. They traveled 3 or 4 blocks and turned off of Shepherd onto a side street that night before driving him to the hospital.
All right, Sean, we'll have continuing coverage at 6, 9, and 10 o'clock tonight.